City leaders say such a rapid rise in violent crime is something Lexington has never experienced before.
They're pointing to a rising rate of violence being experienced across the country. Bodie Brooks joins us now in studio. And Bodie, you talked to the mayor about this. What does she have to say?
Yeah, guys, Mayor Linda Gorton says the recent spike in violence angers her, and there are too many guns in the hands of criminals with bad intentions. The experts I spoke with say there is not an easy solution, and it will require new strategies and innovation.
The police can't be on every square foot of Fayette County at every moment.
Violent crime is on an alarming uptick. Mayor Linda Gorton acknowledging domestic violence homicides in Lexington are up an 1,100% increase from last year.
We have raised police salaries. We continue to work to compete with the departments around us. We continue to seek remedies to improve recruitment and retention.
How many more shootings and retaliations are we going to have to experience before she will acknowledge that what she's doing right now isn't working?
Mayoral candidate David Kloiber responding to the conference on social media, saying the message was more of the same. Mayor Gorton says the city's One Lexington program is making a difference, with fewer homicide victims between ages 13 and 29. But the change won't happen overnight.
Lexington has never really seen this level of it, so we're still building our infrastructure. A lot of things other cities are doing, when they hear about what we're doing, they said, okay, you all are on the right track, but they've had years of this level of violence to build that infrastructure. We've never had that.
I think it'd be a vast oversimplification to say that any single factor ever explains crime and violent crime.
Ames Grauert with the Brennan Center for Justice says 2020 brought a 30% climb in homicides across the country. The pandemic and resulting economic instability creating a perfect storm without an easy way out.
One of the reasons we started to see crime decline after the early 1990s was rising economic conditions. And another reason was new strategies for dealing with crime and violent crime. We sort of need to do both this time around.
And Grauert says the key to that is not rushing into what sounds like easy solutions, because there aren't any. He says this is the type of problem that will need leaders to think outside the box to effectively make a difference. Marvin, Imani.